Hi everybody, it's Marla Pennington with My Third Act, and we're a community of creative women who are designing our happiest lives in our third act. And so today I want to show you about something that I drink every day of my life. People ask me a lot, what do you do to keep your energy up? What are you on? What do you take? I can tell you in 4 words, barley grass juice powder. And I know it sounds kind of icky tasting, and it kind of is, but I've been taking it every day for 27 years. My mother has been taking it for 40 years. She happily tells people, well, on January 8th, 1991, I started taking barley grass juice powder. It's true, she did. So here are some of the benefits besides energy. The real reason that my mom started drinking this every morning was because there's so much arthritis that runs on her mom's side of the family. So her mom, my grandtate, took very large doses of Motrin all day long, all the time, for as long as I can remember, to alleviate the pain of arthritis. And she wasn't an overweight woman. She was an active woman. She just had arthritis really bad. And her mother, my grandma Laughlin, I never knew her not to be on crutches because she had such bad arthritis that she needed crutches to walk. It was very painful. Her life was very painful from arthritis. So my mother decided to take a search, I believe, is kind of what happened, on what she could do besides exercise, in addition to exercise, because my mom exercises a lot. So just to say, my mother has enough energy at the age of 83 to walk 1 hour every morning, all the time. No excuses. And my mother also, and I'm not making this up, she does 400 crunches every single night. And she does the first 200 without stopping. And she says the key is to not let your feet touch the ground. Now, she visited me a couple of months ago over Mother's Day. And so I laid down on the floor beside her to see if I could do these crunches. I got about 20. And I'm 65, almost 66, but I got like 20 that my mother could do. And she says, oh, it's the barley juice powder. So here's what I take, and I'm gonna show you how I take it, because how you drink it is really important, because otherwise it's lumpy and it's disgusting and you won't stay with it. And you start little and work up, whatever it says on the box. I don't even know, I've been taking it for so many years. This is what I started on, the same green, that Dr. Hagawara talks about. He's on the jar still, but the very first barley grass juice powder that I drank 27 years ago was grown in Japan. Now they have wonderful organic fields here of raw barley grass juice and barley, and I get this from a company called Indigo Mountain, and I buy it online, and they are indigomountainonline.com. So I'll put that in the bottom of the screen so you know where to order this from. So it's really dark green, looks like that. And I can smell it. I guess I've heard from some people, if you like beer, you don't mind it so much because it's barley. But I'm not a beer drinker, I'm a wine drinker. So there's this little shaker that Indigo Mountain sells, but Magma Green has been selling this, well, it's green magma under this label, has had these for years, and they used to like tape them to the jar and give them away free. So I had maybe 8 of these at one time, and now I'm down to 2. So I'm really glad that Indigo Mountain has them, because it measures off how much water is going to be in here. And I'll pour almost 6 ounces. So I'm going to drink it right now because I haven't had any today. So I do 6 ounces, and right now, and I'm doing this on Zoom instead of in my kitchen so you can't see. So I get a tablespoon about this big is how much I take. I don't want to spill it. Sometimes a little bit more than that. Now, if you take other things, especially liquids or other powders, you can probably mix them with your greens in the morning. So what I take is, and I put it in this little jar here, is I also have a really potent vitamin C powder that I take. So I'm going to put that in here as well. Now it's going to taste pretty icky. So I am going to put a couple of drops of stevia in there. I don't think I have, yeah, I usually have to shake this up. I forget what I have to shake and not shake. So, got a little bit. Okay, that should be enough right there. Woo, something popped off. Oh, it's crystallized stevia. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the lid on the shaker. Here we go. And you gotta really, 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 really shake it. Because if you don't, it's lumpy and it's... Otherwise though, oh, I think I didn't tell you the most important part, how it helps arthritis. It helps prevent joint inflammation. So if during the day I do real estate, if I forget to take this for a few days, because I have done that in the past, and I am showing a lot of houses that are 2 stories and I'm going up and down a lot of stairs that are not carpeted, oh my gosh, my knees start hurting. I'll think, what is that? I just won't feel peppy. I'll think, oh, crap, let's take the barley powder. I really, really, really shake it. Shake that barley, shake that barley. Made that up. Okay, I was listening to, who's that Cool in the Gang earlier? Okay, so take the lid off and you'll see it's kind of foamy on the top. Sorry, I've got this, all that foam on there. Well, when I'm standing over the kitchen sink, I do kind of take some of that foam off. Right now, I'll just take it off and I'll put it in the cap. So it's, I'm not drinking quite so much foam. And then usually I also add a little bit more water to fill it up. There you go. A lot of times I put dandelion root liquid in there. I'll drink that too. Okay, here we go. Down the hatch, I do it in one drink and I kind of like bypass my taste buds. Here we go. You gotta take a breath before you do it. You have to concentrate. You wouldn't believe I've been doing this for 27 years, okay? If you have a green mustache, you did it right. All right, now I have my dose for the day. Every day, folks. Guess what? No problems with arthritis. My knees will hurt a little bit, but y'all, I'm almost 66 years old, and my grandmother was on tons of Motrin by my age. And her fingers were, and I have short fingers, you can see, and her fingers had, you know, really large swollen joints on there, even though she probably weighed like, oh, at least 15 pounds less than I do. And, she couldn't raise her arm because of bursitis. And my great-grandmother was on crutches, and my mom, no problem, because she had already been on barley grass powder, juice powder for, I don't know, from the time she was 43. One thing, do not confuse this with barley grass powder. This is barley grass juice powder. It's much more concentrated. It's more expensive. You take less of it, and it's just not the filler stuff that is in barley powder. You want the juice powder. Okay, I think that's it. Be brave, give it a try, and don't expect overnight results. Okay, this is not a quick fix. This is long-term cellular boost juice. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna call it my Boost Juice. So, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and let me know if you drink your barley grass juice powder. Let me know how it goes and how you start feeling. Right, thanks for joining. Have a great day.